Alright, so y'all clicked on this video here because you're either curious about the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra or the Galaxy Tab S9, and you're wondering, is it actually worth you guys spending your money on it, your ducats, your shillings, your skrilla, or whatever currency you actually rocking, or are you just curious about the 3 issues that I'm personally having with both of these tablets right here? And let's go ahead and let's get to it now. Alright, so the first issue, yeah, we getting right into it. Now, the one issue that I'm having with these tablets here is dealing with the battery. Now, is the battery life on these tablets good? Yes, I feel like, in my opinion, y'all, I feel like the battery life is good. That's not the issue that I'm having. The main issue that I have with these tablets here is actually charging these tablets up. And yes, that also goes for the Galaxy Tab S9 here too. This one here, I feel like, is one of my biggest issues, and I also had that with the Tab S8 Ultra as well. And yes, I understand that this here is a large 14+ inch tablet, which is around the size of my laptop, but I feel like my laptop, it don't take that long to actually charge. Like, I'll have this tablet right here on the charger for hours and hours on top of hours, and it still don't be at 100%. And to me, I can't stand that because I just want to get right back into whatever I might have been doing on my tablet. But when I have it on the charger, I feel like I gotta wait like crazy amount of hours just for it to be able to charge all the way up. Samsung, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, I need some type of fast charging when it comes to these tablets. Like, for real, for real. All right, so the next issue I want to talk about is dealing with the build quality out of both of these and the materials that they actually using on the back of these tablets. Let me go ahead and flip this around so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm going to turn this one over as well. Now, to me, y'all, I personally love how these tablets look. You can see here just kind of how they look in the hands. It feels really good in the hands as well. The issue that I actually have with it, though, is I feel like it scratches really easily if you guys are landing on hard surfaces like you guys are seeing right here over and over and over. I feel like this material here, it looks good, but the coating on it, I feel like it doesn't do a really good job at being scratch resistant. But this could actually all be a part of Samsung's plan to actually force you guys into buying the keyboard cover as well as the case. And let's go ahead and talk about that, which is actually my third issue that I have with this tablet. It just makes no sense to me that Samsung would actually force people to have to go out and buy an entirely new keyboard. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this keyboard right here that I have for my Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra here was $350 a whole year ago, and even today it's still $350. So when I first actually bought the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra, I was expecting that this same keyboard here would actually fit perfectly with it. Now, to be fair, yes, this keyboard here still actually works, but the difference is, or the reason why it doesn't fit 100% is because the camera housing on both of these tablets here are much different than the camera housing on the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra, causing the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra and the S9 here not to fit that same keyboard as it did on the Tab S8 Ultra, which I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man, I'm kind of tight about that, because to spend literally $350 on a keyboard cover just to turn all the way around a year later and it just don't work no more, like, to me, I just feel like that's just not right. Then to turn around again and charge you another $350 again for the keyboard for the Tab S9 Ultra, which, I'm gonna be honest, man, I'm just not a fan of that move, and I feel like Samsung, hey, y'all gotta do right by y'all people. Now, although those were the 3 things that I don't like about these tablets, I gotta be honest and tell you there's a whole lot of good that I do like about these tablets. Now, the first thing is 100% the screen quality. I love watching Netflix as well as YouTube content on these tablets. The screen quality is just so good and crispy, y'all. I've been watching this show here that you guys are watching right here called Titletown on Netflix, man, and it looks so good, y'all. I'm telling you, man, it's crispy on here. Now, I feel like if you guys are wanting a tablet that's going to actually mainly be for you guys watching content on it, whether it's YouTube, Netflix, HBO, or whatever you guys like to watch, or if you like to do some light reading on it as well, I feel like you're definitely going to love these tablets for sure, no question. Now, the next thing we got to talk about, and I feel like this is the best out of any tablet that's on the market today, and I feel like it crushes the iPad, y'all, and that is the speakers on here. Now, I love the fact that we have speakers actually on both sides of this tablet. You can see one right here, and then you can see the other 2 up here as well. I feel like having speakers on both sides just gives us that stereo audio quality, which is very rich in audio experience when it comes to dialogue when watching movies as well as listening to music. And I honestly don't feel like any other tablet that's on the market can honestly compete when it comes to the audio quality on the Tab S9 Ultra as well as the Tab S9 Plus and the Galaxy Tab S9. And then when it comes to volume on these tablets, I feel like it gets like crazy loud. Just take a listen for yourself.
So it's a couple days before the game, and I feel good about it now.
Now, one other thing that I got to talk about when it it comes to the screens here that I forgot to mention is I do like the bezel on the Tab S9 Ultra than I do on the Tab S9. Now you can see here on the Tab S9 that the bezel on the outside is a little bit on the thicker side than it is on the Tab S9 Ultra. And so honestly, you just gonna have to decide which one you guys want. But for me, personal preference wise, like I love the bezel on the Tab S9 Ultra. Now the next one we gotta talk about is software as well as the processor on both of these. Now it is rocking Snapdragon's 2nd gen processing chip, and to be honest, it's good. But I also gotta let you guys know, I felt like during my time with it, if you guys have a Tab S8 Ultra, you won't really actually notice any difference in speed and performance that I've personally noticed. Now, yes, on paper, yes, it did get a boost, but to me, it is not noticeably just wildly better. So I wouldn't necessarily upgrade just based off of that. But if you guys don't have any tablet out there and you're in the market for an Android tablet for one that's actually gonna be better on performance, then I would say definitely get the Tab S9 Ultra or the Plus if you just wanna be, right there in the middle. But being able to just multitask like you guys are seeing right here and just to have multiple applications open at one time, to me, I feel like it's clutch and it works super smooth. I'm giving 2 thumbs up to Samsung as well as Snapdragon with that Gen 2 goodness. Now, when it comes to the S Pen here, I felt like it was really good. It honestly just feels a whole lot more natural than even when it comes to when I use my Apple Pencil on my iPad Pro. Now, to be honest, I'm not a big drawer. I'm not Picasso or anything like that, so don't take my word when it comes to drawing things because I didn't really use this tablet for that much. But let's just say you guys are a student out there and you guys want something to take notes on, then I feel like this is 100% a great option for you guys when it comes to taking notes. It felt real natural to me when it came to just writing on the screen, and as well as having extra features when you guys just hover the S Pen over the screen like I'm doing right here, and I just press the button and it easily is gonna pop up a lot of the options for you guys to be able to do, some things on here like create a note, smart selects, screen writing, live messages, and all of that kind of stuff like that. But one thing I gotta mention that I would like to see Samsung kind of implement in the next gen dealing with the S Pen, and that has to deal with the back end on here. I kind of wish that whenever you guys would actually store an S Pen on the back here, that they would design it to where it's like this has somewhat of an indent in it, so that way it's a whole lot easier to be able to spot this and put the S Pen in there for you to charge without you guys having to kind of hunt for it and you know what I mean? Like you have to flip it over to actually see it to be in the right charger position. So Samsung, if you're listening, definitely make that happen for your boy. And the last thing that I really didn't even want to talk about because of 2 reasons, right? One, what I'm about to talk about should not even be on a tablet, period. And number 2, nobody should even be using it on a tablet, and that is the cameras. Now, to me, the camera quality is just okay. I didn't really use them outside of just, testing of a couple video chats as well as video tests. But overall, I felt like when it came to the front-facing camera, I feel like it was pretty decent being able to use it for having meetings and stuff like that. And with the multitasking on it and being able to maybe pop open your notes or something like that when you might actually be talking to someone or studying with someone or whatever you guys want to use it for. Outside of that, please, just please don't let me see you guys be one of these people that is out there, filming like a game or something like that, and with the cameras here on the back. I'm gonna be honest, it's just not the look. Just use your phone for that. Trust me, you're gonna get much better results. But overall, man, even with the 3 issues that I had when it came to these tablets here, I was able to actually deal with 2 of them. But the slow charging, honestly, y'all, that is something that just bothers me, and I feel like Samsung just really needs to address this on the Tab S10 series when that one comes out next year. And hopefully, they're gonna watch this video and they're gonna make that change. But I do feel if you guys are in the Samsung ecosystem, this tablet here is 100% a go for sure. It's just overall, y'all, it's a damn good tablet that is a great addition to your smartphone, even if you guys have a Galaxy Watch. I just feel like you just won't be disappointed to spend your money here. Although I like larger screens, right? I'm thinking about actually downsizing from the Tab S8 or the Tab S9 Ultra version to the smaller version of the Tab S9. So I feel like the 11-inch screen in the display versus this big old screen right here, I just feel like, it's easier to handle than something like this bigger tab right here. So yeah, that's just one of my thoughts. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then go ahead and tap on that like button right now. And if you guys are new here, go ahead, click on that subscribe button, join the squad, because I'm hype, y'all. We on our way. We getting closer and closer and closer to that 100K subscriber mark, man. So let's go ahead and let's run it up. Thanks again for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Squad.